about ordinary stretches that I explain what exactly to do. You know, you do these stretches every day, but maybe you're doing them wrong or not as correctly. Maybe you can push them a bit further. So I'm going to go through some ordinary stretches for you guys. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this, but warm up before you do this. Don't stretch cold muscles. That's actually not good. So don't do that. Just have a little workout before and then join me on the mat. The first stretch we will do is you lift your heel like so. So you get the deep hamstring stretch here. And you bend your knee and stretch forward. Important is that your back should be straight. That's how you get the maximum of the stretch. And you can wrap your hands like so. It's not about getting your head to your knee. That's not the aim. The aim is to have a flat back and try to keep it as much as you can, because this doesn't really increase flexibility unless the back is straight. Now we will do the butt stretch, I call it. I don't know if it has a different name, it probably does. But it stretches your butt. So you lie on the floor, cross one leg like so, and then lift it. This should be in a 90-degree angle, and it depends on your turnout basically. But what you can do, grab underneath like so, and with your elbow you push out your knee. Don't lift it up. You can engage your glutes by pressing into the floor. So it's an opposite kind of action. Press down and you press here too, which gives you that stretch that you need in your glute while keeping the turnout. Or you can do it like so, stretching your leg up while pressing your glutes into the floor, because it could also go up like so, but then you don't get the maximum of the stretch. Basically, you want to have that leg on your chest. If I don't press the glutes into the floor, I could do it, but we want to achieve a better stretch. And now we will go into the lunges. So there are lots of different versions of lunges. One where you just stay like so, and you try to keep this in a 90-degree angle and this in a slanted diagonal, while keeping your hips and your shoulders all square, not twisting like so, and also not twisting that knee. It has to be straight. You're just pressing against it into the floor. And then you have another lunge like so. You can also do that just balancing. That strengthens and stretches. Do it here, or you go onto your elbows and onto your foot while keeping this in a 90-degree angle and still thinking about keeping everything square. Then you can twist. I'll just quickly do that on the other side, so always stay balanced. You can also turn out your back leg and your front leg as well, so you get that kind of stretch. Or you do the turned in. The downward dog is quite known, especially in the yoga and Pilates. You start off with your hands beneath your elbows. Your knees are hip width apart, underneath your hips. You tuck your toes under like so, and you're going to push up your butt into the air, like so. While keeping a flat back, think of lengthening this. But if you're not there yet, think more about your back to be lengthened and push up. So this is pushing up while pushing your heels into the floor, while pushing your hands into the floor. It really stretches everything. It stretches your shoulders, your back, everything. You can come back down, push back up. Then you can do some jogging like so, some stretching up and down. You can also do it wider and then twisting. Yep. Oh, by the the way, I just did the stretch. I didn't plan on this, but this stretch, cobra stretch, don't engage your glutes. Don't squeeze them together. Keep them loose. And think about lengthening your back and like crunching it together, going forward and up, rather than like squeezing. And you also try to keep your feet together. Now we're going to do the single leg stretch, which is really common. You have to learn how to perform it the correct way. Just roll down in semi-supine. You take your leg, just stretch it up. Important is keeping your hips square and pressed into the floor, which means you won't be able to like go fully because you're lifting it. This is what I had to learn to do correctly. Keeping your hips square, lengthen your leg. Not hyperextending it, not overstretching it, being careful. If you push the heel up, you get that hamstring stretch. Especially if you pull your toes towards you, oh, that hurts. That's a good one. Yeah. And you can also perform the same stretch with your lower leg stretched. You can also bring it to the side, but actually this is the stretch I wanted to focus on. Important is just that you keep your hips square and to the floor. Just perform that on the other side quickly. Now we will be doing the common splits. So with splits, you really want to be turned out, fully stretching your legs. Don't have the leg bent like this, because that doesn't really do anything. I could sit like this all day. Or you don't want to fall to one side and be like, yeah, good stretch there. Well, maybe it stretches you, but it's not the really correct way. So lift up, and if you choose to do the turned out position, turn your leg out, stay square, and fully stretch your back knee. And don't like fall from one side to the other. Try to be stable as you can be. And you can also do turned in. You feel a different kind of stretch if you do turned in. Also keeping your back straight, not too arched. Just stay stable. And now the box splits. So middle splits are also common to be like not done correctly or not in an effective way. Key is to be straight, obviously. Think about having your hips square. Just walk yourself in front while keeping your toes pointed upwards and your knees as well. Key is to be flat on the floor while keeping your legs turned out. And then box splits, you lift over, you're stretching turn out muscles here. So you're basically laying on the floor. Sucking your belly button in as well, not falling onto the floor. In your split position, you can also do the side stretches like this. Again, it's not about having your head on your knee. It's more about lengthening your upper body that way, so you can be as flat as you can. If you can't do this, put your shoulder onto the floor and twist. That's just a deeper stretch. Or you twist your upper body while keeping that turned out though, not going into the side splits, keeping the middle splits. Again, lengthening your upper body. Can't feel it here. Ta-da! Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you feel a bit more flexible now and can focus on certain things a bit better. Have an awesome day and enjoy your life. Bye!